Hi David, so we're just looking at today's lesson, so we're just making sure that we're focusing on what happens from the front here. So we're doing a couple of things here today. We're focusing on trying to keep you on this line here, so focusing a little bit more on this left knee flex and the movement to it, and then focusing also on what happens into impact here. So we're talking about what your hands do and where they get into impacts. At the moment here, the club head won the race between your hands and the club head. So when we looked at something like Tiger here, if we drew that same line through him as we wound him into impact here, he stayed on the line of the backswing wise and downswing wise, his hands won the race. So his hands got to the line first and then the club arrived at the ball. So this left arm can stay nice and straight rather than breaking and buckling down through the shot there. So when we look at yourself here, first initially we focused on this drill that we talked about. So we're popping that left leg forward, loading that knee into the backswing there and keeping you over the shot there. So you feel like you load the weight into that left knee and keep everything nice and quiet on top of the golf ball there. So when we look at ourselves here, in relation to that later on, we've got the knee going forward, body stayed nice and still over the top of the golf shot there. So it's a lot easier then to stay on that line. Okay, and then we focused on how to affect that movement through the shot here. So we wound it up to the top of the swing, knee came forward, and then the hands are trying to win the race to the line there. So we're trying to get into that kind of position rather than the position we got on the right there, on the left there, sorry, in relation to that. So big difference into impact there. The difference in what your hands and arms are doing there through the shot there. So really work on that feeling, really work on your knee going forward, hands winning the race. So great stuff, mate, well done.